أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربي زدنا علما آمين يا رب العالمين. Okay, today inshallah, we'll be starting our present tense practice and exercises, and just a second, someone's asking in the group for the link. I'll just paste it in the group. Okay. So let's start with the first Nahwu workbook that we got, because that's where we first did present tense. So any questions about past tense or any confusion that still lingers on? If anyone has any questions about past tense?
Alhamdulillah, no, Lord Sister.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Now, someone is not being able to enter. Sister Fazia, can you please help her? I'm getting the messages from the WhatsApp group. There are no ID or password.
Someone by mistake put my link there. So
okay.
now you put that link. So I was.
No worries. No. Okay. So as we know in Arabic, we did is the study of ism, and then we came to fail. And in fail, we know that fail is an action verb which is stuck in time. And we know that time all around the world is divided into three types, which is past, present, and future. And in most languages, each tense has its own verb, its own grammar, and its own usage. But in Arabic, a unique instance is that for past, we have the past tense verb. But for the present and the future, we use one word, and that is فعل مضارع. So although we usually loosely term it as present tense, it is not
Sister
actually.
Asfia?
Yes?
Yeah, someone said that to send the password, your password is pretty complicated. So sometimes you need a password. The link doesn't take you. Someone wanted a password.
Okay.
So they have to cut and paste the password. So let me see if I can do that. I don't know if you can do that. I'll try doing it.
Yes, I'm new to this, so I have no idea.
No, because I had to cut and paste the link because let me see if I can do it. 1 minute.
I just get in. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Your password is Eid Talk. Last time I just saw new movement.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what my password is. So we'll
No,
inshallah.
I'm trying to put it, see if I'm successful. I'll see.
Okay,
You have, because it's very complicated. You have to make a simple one. So I.
Subhanallah. Okay, I'll try. Inshallah, I'll go and I'll try it today so that it becomes easier. But yes. So inshallah, I'll go through my settings and all the how-tos in Zoom. Inshallah, we'll get that sorted out. Inshallah. Okay, so as far as yes, so al-mudare, fi'l mudare, you loosely call it present tense, but keep in mind that it is also used in future tenses. So in the Quran, you come across a word that looks like fi'l mudare, but is being translated into the future tense. So do not get puzzled or confused. Both words, the fi'l mudare can be used for both sentences. And how will we decide which one to use, which tense to use? It will be according to the context. And there are certain words that change that context. Inshallah, the more we go into sentences when we start, and the more we use, come to know how different words are used in Arabic, the more we'll see how the meanings will be decided, whether in the future or in the present tense. So here you've got page 39, one of the charts that Ustad had always been very adamant about, that we uh, memorize in such a way that we don't lose that memorization. So and one of the things that is very very exclusive to present tense is that in present tense we have the beginning and the ending combinations. And those are the combinations that we in Nahu, as far as Nahu is concerned, we are concerned with. Only the beginning and the ending. What is happening in the middle, we do not care right now. When we will start surf after present and past tense, when we start the recognition exercises, that's when we start seeing what's happening in the middle. But for now, as we are in the Nahu workbook, for now we'll just see what's happening in the beginning of the present tense and in the ending of the present tense. So we have the yansuru, nasara yansuru word for us. Now what we'll do is there an exercise here? Yes, there is an exercise. Yeah, we'll do some of the exercises and then we'll move on to the surf day 1 to 5, where we'll do other exercises. Okay, page number 40. Page number 40 gives you two words which have been conjugated in the present tense, and along with in the third column, you've got the combinations. And here you see in the combinations, ya and you. The beginning has fatha and dhamma. Both are possible. Why is that? Can anybody answer me? Why do we have ya and you starting?
Is it, Assalamu alaikum?
Why?
Because
Dofika, I can't hear you.
oh, I was saying the two options are there, yeah and you, because one is for active and one is for passive.
Yes, that is one possibility. Jazakallahu khair. And what is the other possibility? What is another reason
It's
why we
not
have ya?
passive, right?
Sorry?
It is not passive. It is active only, right? Okay.
The tansuru is active,
Yeah,
but
got
you
it. Sorry
see,
for that.
yeah,
I
you
thought
see
maybe it is
yu'allimu,
sorry, present.
yeah. So
Mhm.
one of the reasons,
Yeah.
yes, one of the reasons is that we have in the beginning, usually with present tenses in the active form, and in the passive form the u starts there. So we have that. But also we know that in the big eight families, three of the families of group 1, which is F2 family, allama yu'allimu, starts with u. Then you have family 3, Jahada, Yujahidu, that also starts with
Mm.
you, although they're active. Then the fourth family, Aslama, Yuslimu, inactive, but it still starts with you. So
Yeah.
you got two reasons.
So
One
in
is that,
passive, it is you, and then also for family 1 and family 4s that we get you.
family 1, we get you, yes, passives, we get you everywhere, because for passive, you need to have the combination u, in present tense. So if it is already u in the active, you don't need to change it. It will remain u in the passive. But if it is a in the active, then you need to change it into u for the passive. So, and then of course the same with the middle letter. If it already has a, fatha on it, then we won't change it. But if it has a kasra on it, then you will change it to fatha in the passive form. I will do the passive form inshallah too. But for now, just these two examples that were given. Yansuru, which is family one, we know in Nasara Yansuru Bab, and Yu'allimu, which is family two of the big eight families. And the active present tense in these families, in these three families, will start with the you in the active form. So, and we know that the ending is the same no matter what, whether it's active, whether it's passive, whether it's one family or the other family, the endings will remain same. And we, yes, any questions, anything?
Asfiyaji, can you tell me which book is this that you're using right now?
The Nahwu workbook, the first one we got from Ustad in the intensive one.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yes, yeah, I'm not following the dream book yet
Mhm.
because we're just doing it as we did. We're just revising what we already did in the intensive.
Okay.
Inch, inshallah, after present tense, then and amr and forbidding, then inshallah we'll start revising some of the concepts, the new concepts that have been happening, like special isms, like ismi tafdeel, which is evolving. Ustad again gave us more information today, so inshallah we'll discuss those as well after inshallah present tense and fail, forbidding and command fail inshallah.
Okay, inshallah. Jazakallah.
Why, yeah. Okay, so we've got these two words. Now we'll just practice with a few words doing the conjugation. And I'll give the word and you just do the conjugation of that word. Now we are only doing actives. You're not doing passive or active right now. So just keep it simple, inshallah. So we'll do, inshallah, yastakbiru. Who will do the present tense conjugation with yastakbiru? Anybody?
I want to say present tense. Use takbiru like that.
Yes, but it is yes takbiru. Again, we're just doing the actives.
I will
So
do.
we're
I
not
will try.
doing the passive right now.
Inshallah.
Should I do it? Is someone doing
Do,
it?
do you mean the conjugation for the family or the like
No, no,
anta,
Yeah.
present
antum, and
tense. Present tense
Yeah.
conjugation
Yes.
of yes takbiru. I'll just write
Yeah.
it down here so you have the word in front of you.
Yes. Takbirani.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, go ahead.
Takbiru. As
If no one's trying, can I try?
Okay.
Yastakbiru, yastakbirani,
So,
يستكبرون
hmm,
تستكبروا
you're having
تستكبروا
some, yeah,
تستكبراني
yes.
تستكبرون تستكبرين تستكبراني تستكبرن أستكبر نستكبر.
Good. Jazakallahu khair. I think I just, your voice dropped in the middle. I couldn't get the feminine third person line. But anyways,
Okay.
yeah, no problem. Alhamdulillah, you did the rest. Okay, we'll start with yaqtaribu. Can somebody do this?
I can do that. I can try.
Sure.
Yaktaribu, yaktariba, yaktaribu.
No, yaqtaribani.
Yeah, I'm mixing it with the past tense. Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
no problem.
Yaktaribu. I think I'll pause for a minute because I'm not in the present tense mode yet.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I
fine,
need
no
to
problem at
get
all.
back to it. Okay.
No problem at all. Can
Can I try?
just yes, yes,
Yeah.
please.
For which yes, yaktaribu. Huwa yaktaribu, huma yaktaribani, hum
No,
yaktaribun.
wait. We are still in the past tense mode, as Sister Fauzia said. Iqtaraba is the past tense. Its madare is its present tense is yaqtaribu. I've written it on the screen. Yaqtaribu. So this is what we will conjugate.
Okay.
Hmm.
Shall I start?
Yes, please.
Yaktaribu, yaktaribani, yaktaribuna,
Hmm.
taktaribu, taktaribani, taktaribna.
No, yaqtaribna.
Oh, yeah.
Hunna will be ya.
Taktaribna.
Yes.
Ana aktaribu, nahnu naktaribu.
Okay. Now, I'll do. You missed a
I
line
think
or
I'm
two.
ready. I'm ready. I just looked at the chart one time. I can try.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Try.
Okay. Yaktaribu, yaktaribani, yaktaribuna,
Huh.
taktaribu, taktaribani, taktaribna.
No.
Here,
Yaqtaribna. The third person hunna is ya.
rubna. Yeah, tak. 1 minute. Let me think. Tak, tar, tak, there will be schoon. Tak, taribna. Yeah, it should be tak taribna, right?
No. No. The
Oh,
difference between hunna and antunna is ya and ta in present tense. If you say
yeah, I just corrected someone else and I forgot. It is
yes,
yaktaribna. Yaktaribna.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. When I'm on the spot, I forget. Otherwise,
No worries.
yeah,
No worries.
yaktaribna,
Uh-huh.
and then it is. Please write that down.
Yes.
The word.
Yaqtaribna.
No, just
Oh,
yaktaribu ba basic. So it is okay. Let me start over. Yeah, the basic word. Yaktaribu, yaktaribani, yaktaribuna,
hmm,
taktaribu,
hmm,
taktaribani,
hmm.
yaktaribna,
Yes.
taktaribu,
Hmm,
taktaribani,
hmm,
taktaribuna.
hmm.
This is anti. Taktaribina,
Hmm.
taktaribani,
Hmm.
taktaribna,
Excellent.
aktaribu,
Oh,
naktarebu. Done.
yes. Alhamdulillah. There are some landmines on the way, which
Yeah.
tend to pop up when we get near them. But inshallah, the more we practice, the more we'll understand, and the more it clicks in the mind that
Sister
you've got.
Priya, isn't
Yes,
Auntie Taktaribina?
yes, it is taqtaribina.
Taktaribina, right?
Yeah, that's what I
I
said.
heard her saying
I think I
Taktaribina.
said that.
Okay, no. She said ina.
Taktaribina. Okay.
Yeah. So
Can I say that once?
yes,
Okay.
yes. I'll give you this word
Mm-hmm.
yujahidu.
This
Can
is
I?
a harder one. Yeah.
Can I get it?
Let's try. Let's let Sister Rafika do first. I'll give you another word. Okay.
Okay. If she wants to do it, she can do it. It's okay. Okay. Huwa yujahidu. Huma yujahidani. Hum yujahiduna.
Hmm.
Hiya tujahidu.
Hmm.
هما تجاهدان هن يجاهدن
Hmm.
أنت تجاهد أنتما تجاهدان أنتم تجاهدون أنت تجاهدين أنتما تجاهدان أنتن تجاهدن أنا
Hmm.
أجاهد نحن نجاهد.
Jazakallah khair. Excellent. Yes, although Ustad has been repeatedly saying that learn it this way with the pronouns, which makes it easier to keep on track of what we're trying to make. But because I personally have always done it without this, so I never seem to be able to do the conjugation like that. But that part, that way is very, very effective in not making a mistake. So,
Yeah,
inshallah.
actually, that's how Stars of Asana always insisted, and we had worked that way with the TS, so that's
Yeah.
certainly.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Okay, now who was next? I'll give you another word. Uh, hmm. Yes, ma'u. Yes.
يسمع. Okay. يسمع يسمعان يسمعون
Hmm.
تسمع تسمعان يسمعن
Excellent.
تسمع تسمعان تسمعون
Hmm.
تسمعين
Hmm.
تسمعان تسمعن
Hmm.
نسمع نسمع.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, so those are the markers that we really, really need to incorporate. We really, really need to keep in mind, because the more we know, the more it'll be easier for us to pick fi'l mudare from all of the Arabic words that will be coming in the Quran. And or there are always things that might confuse us. So the more we practice, the more we're better at uh, recognizing fi'l mudare. And how do we recognize fi'l mudare? By its beginning and ending, by the combinations of the conjugations. So that's very important. One way of doing it is write it down. Do conjugations, writing them down with the pronouns like huwa yansuru, right? So that you know what word is representing what inside dua, and that way inshallah it will be in your mind. And I feel, and I've said it again and again, that writing, what writing does is that it makes you visualize that word when you're not reading, or when you're not in front of a book or in front of the Quran. So then it's easier to, when you see the word in your mind in a way, that is easier for you to ascertain what word it is. So inshallah, writing really helps. If you have time and you can, then please do the full conjugations of all the families, present tenses, active, passive, past tense, active, passive. The more you do practice, the more you will be familiar with the words. Okay. Then another word we have yanqalibu. Who will do yanqalibu? Has everybody gotten a word, or is there
Can I
somebody
do?
else? Yes, please.
So, yang kalibu,
Hmm.
yang kalibani, yang kalibuna,
Hmm.
tang kalibu,
Hmm.
tang tang kali bani,
Hmm.
yang kalibu, yang kalibna,
Hmm.
tang kalibu,
Hmm.
tang kalibani, tang kalibuna,
Excellent.
tang kalibina, tang kalibani, tang kalibna,
Excellent.
ang kalibu, nang kalibu.
Excellent. Jazakallah khair. I loved how you were doing ikhfa on the noon. Usually when
Jazakallah
we're doing
khairan.
Arabic, we skip the tajweed. Okay, and mashallah. So now we'll just move on. Has everybody done it, or have I left somebody?
No, I'm here, Sarah.
Okay, Sarah, let's see. A word for you will be uh, yuslimu.
Yuslimu, Yuslimani, Yuslimuna, Tuslimu, Tuslimani, Yuslimna,
Excellent.
Tuslimu, Tuslimani, Tuslimuna,
Mm-hmm.
Tuslimina,
Mm-hmm.
Tuslimani, Tuslimna,
Mm-hmm.
Uslimu, Nuslimu.
Excellent. MashaAllah. Oh,
Jazakallah.
Alhamdulillah. Anyone else? Okay, so we'll just return to our workbook. Sorry, didn't hear you. Okay. Anyway, so yes, now
Sister Asfia,
yes.
Sister Asfia, you were going to do with Jahada. So since that's a little bit harder, can you let someone do with Jahada as well?
Rafiqa, I think did with Jahada
Oh, okay,
Yujahidu.
maybe okay, that's fine.
No worries, no worries. Okay. Let's see. Now page number 41. We have the exercise. So instead of translating for now, we'll just try to see which word it is from the conjugation, which family it is, so that we are able to recognize the words as well. Okay. So number one, tadhakkaruna. Now, first of all, is it a past or a present?
It is a present.
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 And why is it a present?
Because
Karita,
beginning.
Yan,
Beginning.
Ta,
Ending.
Okay. And what is the inside doer in this word?
Antum.
Oh, Antum, yes, it's
Antum.
Antum.
Why?
Because
Because
Ta beginning and Una ending.
And what will be the home inside doer combination?
Ya and Una.
Yazakkarun.
Yes.
Yadakkaruna.
Exactly. Exactly.
Dakkaruna.
Okay. And okay, we'll just leave it like this. We won't do the families right now because at this point in this exercise, we did not know the families. Number two, yazlimuna.
It is present tense.
Yazlim. Present.
Okay. Inside doer.
Huwa.
Yeah. Is
Hum.
huwa.
Hunna. Hunna.
Home.
It
Whom
is
it is.
ya and una ending,
Una.
right? Because the difference between, let me do this. Let's see. We'll just do this. Okay. Now you've got yazlimuna. Then you've got yazlimna. Okay. So you got na at both the ends, right? But the difference between these and this part is also the same. So the only difference is the harakat on the meme and the presence of waw. And this is meme with a jazm. So we know that yansuru, yansurani, yansuruna. So the waw is the deciding factor between these two words. That waw is showing masculine plural. And this waw is a sign of masculine plural in ism as well. How? Muslimuna. Remember the combination? So this wow, if you see, you can be rest assured that it is masculine and it is plural. Okay. And over here with the feminine, yes, somebody was asking something. So any questions in this now, in these two words? Please feel free to ask any question. Do not consider any question silly
No.
question. Okay. So that's the difference between the feminine plural and the masculine plural. The wow is the deciding factor. Okay. We'll go back to the document. Okay, now let's see. Number 4. Atawakka'u.
Ana.
Why
I.
is it Ana?
Present
We
tense
start with I.
because of
Present
the Hamza in the beginning.
Hamza.
Yes, excellent. Hamza in the beginning, U ending, and that is the Ana combination. Excellent. Okay, let's see. Nufassilu.
Can I look at the tawakku one time?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. 1 minute. Okay. So what my mind thought that there were more than 3 letters, and in most of the families in 8 except 2, on the middle root letter there is wow. So I wanted to make sure that this is present tense. Oh, because ooh. Okay. I got
Yeah.
it.
That's
I got
why
it.
I
Because
was
of
saying
ooh.
in the beginning.
Yeah, I
That's why
didn't pay attention to ooh. Right.
no problem, no problem.
Thank you.
And that's why I was saying for now, leave the families. In Nahu, we are not uh, in the sense concerned about the families. We are more concerned about whether the fail is past, present, forbidding, or commanding, and how that affects the sentence, right? So here the only thing that we need to do is we need to see the beginning and we need to see the ending. Now what's happening inside, inshallah, when we'll go to the surf part, that's where this starts to matter. In Nahu, only these matter, the beginning and the ending. Okay.
Yeah, I looked at that, but I somehow thought that it might be past tense because there are more letters in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, root letters are ta, waw, kaf. What are the root letters?
This is a weird word. I'll just make sure. I think it is waka'a, but I'll make sure. Just a second. And this is a very, very weird, very weird letter because it has
Yeah.
waw and hamza. So it is. Yes, I think it is waka'a. Wow, kaf
Yeah.
and hamza.
Yeah, it is waw, kaf, and hamza. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, yeah, this is from Atawakkau alayha. I think it is about the asa of Musa. Okay. So we've done this exercise. Alhamdulillah, we'll move on to the
From
next.
which it is? Tawakka.
Sorry?
From which family? Tawakka.
Atawakka, I think it is family 5.
Tafarraqa family.
Yes.
Okay.
Sister, in present tense, how we can find the difference between here and anta? Because both are same.
Yes, they are same. And context.
Okay.
When we do the anaya and we are discussing something that is, for example, we are discussing kutubun, right? We're discussing books.
Yeah.
Now when we bring a fail, like somebody is reading books or somebody is doing something to the books, right? And then we will use it, right? With things, the
Yeah.
she becomes it.
Yeah. Broken plural for.
Exactly. So whenever we are doing, like, it refers to someone or something that is being discussed beforehand. So in that context, when we go through the ayah and when we go through the past tense or the present tense, sorry, the present tense fail comes, and we see that it's the combination of ta or tu and u in the end, then it is you or uh, she. So then what is being talked about will decide whether it is the hiya version or it is the anta version.
Okay.
Otherwise they are the same. Like, for example, you've got the third person dual form, the second person dual form, and the fourth and the second person dual form for both masculine and feminine. These three words are the same, right?
Yes.
Let's go back to this page 39, and you see these three: tansurani and tansurani.
Yes.
Right? This is huma, third person feminine, right?
Yes.
And this is second person masculine,
Masculine.
and this is second person masculine,
Feminine.
sorry, feminine, right?
Yes.
So now you've got one word that can mean three things. Again, if you just isolate the word, there is no way you will know which inside doer it is representing. And what will be the deciding factor? It will be the context of what is being discussed in the ayah previously.
Okay.
Okay.
And also, if it is mentioning both male and female in that means the first one we have to take masculine.
There
The
are
word
certain,
is
yeah, there,
only for feminine. Masculine will also have masculine, feminine part. Like,
yes,
for
yes. I
example,
think it
if
is
we are
called the rule of,
talking about Adam and Eve means we can take that the dual in masculine form.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it is called, I think, taghlib or aghlab. This is the rule that when only masculine are being addressed, then of course masculine version is used. If only feminine, then feminine. But if you've got a group which may have hundreds of feminine but only one masculine, then masculine will be used because it can be used for both. Okay, so this point
Sister,
clear?
can
Yes,
you explain little more like about the inside door?
sure, sure. Now here, for example, inside doer in what sense? How to find the inside doer, or
No,
what does that?
like how to find it. Like mostly it is saying for who and here, so not for the plural form. So
It will depend.
how?
You see, each of these words, like the ya and u combination, right? Ya and u combination will always be hua, right? So you can write it as, for example, in your notes. What you can do is, just to keep it in your mind, what you do is you do ya plus ya or you, right? We
No,
because
like
both can
inside
be.
door and outside door, like that.
Okay, okay. Then it is the same rule as we did in the past tense. When you have, just a sec, I'll write it here. Number one, this, and this. Now, remember we did in the past tense that the hua and here versions are the only versions that are allowed to have outside doers. Remember that that rule?
Yes.
Yes.
Only
Yes.
who
The same rule applies to present tense. Only the hua version and the here version are allowed to have outside
out.
doer, right? So for the rest of the words in the conjugation, all of these other words, they will always have inside doer. Okay?
Okay.
Only these two, when you see a hua or here version fail, then you have two options. Number one, that of course inside doer, it's already there. If you do not find, just a second, I'll write it a little bit lower, it's not writing. If you do not find an outside doer, then of course it will be inside doer. But what it gives you is an option to then look outside for a doer. If you have
Okay.
all these other words, right? Huma, hum, hunna, anta, antuma, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu, any other word, any other inside doer, it will always be inside. But with hua and here version, inside doer is already there. It's by default. But
Just
it
we have to
also
look up.
gives you an option to go out and find the outside doer.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Yes. Jazakallah.
Well, yeah. So in this rule, it is the same for past tense and present tense.
So here in Surani, who is the inside doer here?
Sorry, which page?
It's the same thing. Surani.
In Surani.
Yan Surani. Huma.
Yan
Both of them.
Huma.
Both of them, the inside doer will be Huma, Yan Surani.
Mhm.
Means both of them, right?
Yes, yes, yes. So now inside doer, how do you write to remember? At this point is clear. Can I clear this out?
Yes.
Yes.
For me,
Okay.
yes.
So how you write is you write like this. Ya or you beginning, right? Because both are possible as we discussed, plus u ending, right? With a dhamma is equal to hua.
Here, yeah, or you means like present tense, right?
This is a combination. That's why I have plus. This is the beginning
Okay.
and this is the ending.
Yes. Now,
And this
okay.
is what makes it different from the past tense, because in the past tense, we do not have anything to do with the beginning. We just look at the
Endings.
yes. So past tense, only the endings are looked at. But in present tense, you need to take into consideration both the beginning and the ending. So, for example, I'll just clear this out. We'll go to the next page. Just a second. Okay. Here. Okay. Now, over here, it is written like that. But here you can do this is, you can modify this a little. Ya, you, plus u ending. Right? Just a dhamma. And this is another very important point which I need you to understand is that the hua version which, like, because huwa version of all the past tense and present tenses are the ones that we do in the sarf saghir we do, right? For example, if we did family four, we would do aslama, yuslimu. Both are huwa versions, right? So huwa versions are how we find out which family it is. So for us, huwa versions are basically the basis of all the conjugations. So in past tense, you will always see that in the huwa version, past tense will always end with a fatha. Aslama, allama, جاهد, تفكر, تعلم, تعاون, انقلب, اقترب, استغفر, right? نصر, فتح, ضرب, سمع, حسب, كرم. You see, all the past tenses of all the 14 families in their Hua versions always end with a fatha. Similarly, the present tense forms of all the families, Hua version present tense form, will always end with a u, with a dhamma. Aslama, yuslimu. Allama, yuallimu. Jahada, yujahidu. Right? Then you've got tafarraqa, yatafarraqu. Ta'awana, yata'awanu. Then you've got inqalaba, yanqalibu. Iqtaraba, yaqtaribu. Istaghfara, yastaghfiru. Similarly, in the small six families, you've got fataha, yaftahu. Then you've got daraba, yadribu. Then you've got nasara, yansuru. Then you've got sami'a, yasma'u. Then you've got hasiba, yahsabu, yahsibu. Then you've got karuma, yakrumu. You see? So the Hua version, which is very important for us, it will in the present tense always end with a U in the end, the Dhamma in the end. And then you can write Hua here. This is already done. Ya yu ani is huma. Ya yu una is hum. Ya yu na is hunna. Tatu, and then ending U again is hiya and anta. Then tatu ani is huma and antuma, both F and M. You got three of these. Then let me just write F for feminine and M for masculine. So antuma will be for both. But for huma, only the feminine, because you've got the ta version here. Okay, and then for antum, you know, it's ta or tu or una. So you have to understand, you have to learn these combinations to be able to see what the inside doer is. That you can do in this in writing form, in conjugating it. For example, here.
Sister, which page is this, please?
Oh, I just started showing the screen. Can somebody
Page
else
number
tell me?
40.
40.
40.
40 of the Nahu workbook.
Okay, okay.
So when you write, for example, let's keep it simple with Nasara Yansuru. Yansuru. Right? So what you do is either you underline these and then you write Ya plus U is equal to Huwa. Right? Then you do Yansurani. Yansurani. Then you underline this or you color it or you use a different color while writing, and then you do Ya plus Ani is Huma, masculine version. Then you have Yansuruna. Ya, una, then you've got home. So in this way, when you do it like this, you will inshallah remember the combinations. That's all you need to do. You have to remember the combinations. There's no other way of seeing what the inside doer is, or even recognizing the present tense if you do not know the combinations. So what you do is, for a personal exercise, choose any of the present tense forms from any of the families, write them down in a big notebook or a big page where you have a lot of space, and do it like this, like we're doing it, not in the writing that I'm doing it in, but in this way, to open the word up to see the combinations. The more you do practice, the more it will be easier for you to see the combinations in the words, and then to see what that combination means in form of the inside doer. Okay, so any questions in this regard?
Like only there is a ending is with the u and starting is with a ya, kasra or zabar or pesh, right? So there is a never come there.
Yes, in the starting, the zair will never come, kasra will never come. Yeah, that is the way it is done by the Arabs. So it will be either ya or you. Ye will never begin a word.
Okay.
Okay, let's then move back to the document. Here is present tense and pronouns. Okay. Now again, this is attached pronouns or not. What is the inside pronoun? So we have to see that. So then again, when you got a word that is not matching anything and you're not getting to it, what is the easiest way? The easiest way is, like, for example, when you look at this word and we take it as one word for now, just so that we take it as one word, and we have the ya beginning, which is perfectly in link with present tense. It has a ya beginning. So we write ya. Then, of course, after the beginning is decided, we go to the end. And in the end, we have ha, right? So then what we do is we see the combinations in the conjugation of present tense. Do you find this combination?
No.
No.
So then what does that mean?
It's a attached pronoun.
Yes, that it is an attached pronoun. And how to see what is the attached pronoun and what is the present tense word? What do?
We separate the.
Exactly, we break the word.
Okay.
Okay, so now what we do is we do ya, tia, ni plus ha. Now again, we look at this word as one word. We have the ya beginning, then we have the ani ending. Do we have this combination in the present tense conjugation?
Yes.
Yes. For the
Okay,
dual.
yes. And
Yeah.
what is the inside doer of
Homa.
this?
Huma.
Huma.
Homa.
Homa.
Homa. Okay,
Both of them. We take
yes. Both of them did something to
her.
Them.
her.
Her.
Ha is her. Okay, this is not huma, this is ha. So it won't be both of them here in the attached pronoun. because then what we do is we translate first this part, then we move on to this part, and then we add the meanings of both. Here it's to commit. So what will be? Yatiyani will be both of them commit. Both of them commit. I was about to say committed and then stopped myself. Both of them commit because it is present tense. To whom?
Her.
Her. Now, why did we bring this to? Because the action is being done to the detail. This is the detail. And because the attached pronoun is attached to a verb, that's why it is in the nasab status. It is receiving the action, so it is in the nasab status. Do you understand this?
Yes. I for example, if we take the fifth one, means there is a outside. No. If
Sorry,
there is a if there is a outside doer, means we have to take the outside doer first and then translate like that.
yeah, but one thing to remember is that the doer, whether it's inside, whether it's outside, it will always be in Rafa status.
Okay.
And because it will always be Rafa status, no attached pronoun can ever be a doer. Why? Because attached pronoun.
Nasab or jar.
Exactly. So independent pronouns are always doers, but attached pronouns can never be a doer. So if you see that after a verb you find an attached pronoun, it will always be nasab in status. And one more thing, in fail, in fails, you will never have jar status in anything.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
Jar status is exclusively for isms. Okay?
Okay.
Jar status.
Sorry?
Which status is exclusive? Only jar?
Jar is only for isms. It will never be for fail.
Okay.
So for isms, you've got Rafa, Nasab, Jar.
Mm-hmm.
But for fail, you've got Rafa, the normal
Mm.
condition.
Mm.
Then you've got Nasab,
Mm.
the light condition.
Mm.
The third thing that you have in fails is Jazm in
Mm.
the end, the lightest condition.
Mm-hmm.
But nowhere do you have Jar in fails. That's why one of the things that help you to identify whether a word is a ism or not is the harf jar.
Mm-hmm.
If the harf of jar is coming, the word after it will always be
In jar status.
ism,
Ism.
Mm-hmm.
right?
Idafa.
Because it will be jar in jar status, and we know that only ism can be in jar status. Fail can never be in jar status or have jar condition.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the
Asfiya,
fail with
can you?
the
Yes.
the fail
Okay.
only
Yeah, I was asking, can we go through number 3 again? Yeah,
Number.
ya'izukum.
Oh, okay. We haven't done Yaidukum yet, but yes, we'll do it.
Okay.
Yaidukum. Okay, again, uh, we have
We
this.
separate the kum.
Yeah, but first, do it step by step. I feel that for myself, even. Although I know what this is, but when I go to doing it and solving it, it's always better to follow the steps. So you have the ya beginning plus kum ending. Do you have this combination in the present tense conjugation?
no.
No.
Okay, so what is our next step? We break the word. So we then take
Ya plus U.
ya'idu
يغيظ
plus
كم.
kum. So what is this? Ya'idu.
Ya plus U he. هو from.
Ya plus u is huwa form. So we will describe this as he advises,
كم you.
and
Or
also we can translate this as he will advise, right?
he will.
Because we're so used to present that completely forget uh, the future tense. But anyways, if you don't
I
do it,
still don't understand this one. I don't know why.
okay, what do you do not understand? You tell me.
After the kum, after we separate the kum, then what happens?
Yeah, that's what we are doing. Then we ignore the kum for now. Forget the kum
Yes,
right now.
yes,
We concentrate on the first part of the word, right? Ya'idu.
yes.
Now we have the ya beginning and the u ending. So we know that the inside doer is huwa,
He. Yes,
right?
yes.
So we translate it as he, and then what is the meaning of ya'idu? He advises.
Okay, yes, that way I understood. But what verb is this? I
Present
mean, what
tense.
family is this?
Oh, this is family one. It is a weird word. You haven't done it yet.
Okay, that's what was confusing for me. I couldn't understand. Yes, it is beginning ya, meaning he in the present tense, but something is weird here.
Yes, something is missing here. The root letter is waw ain dha. And
Okay.
you
So,
find the wow here, so just imagine that it's weird. And when we
okay,
make,
okay.
yeah, when we make present tense out of such words that begin with wow, then it gets dropped. Ya'idu,
Yes.
it becomes ya'idu. Instead, yaw'idu, it becomes ya'idu. So this we will do in advanced.
Yes, Alhamdulillah. Now I get it. That something was missing and I was correct. So
Yes.
this is a odd word which
Yes,
I
this is a
didn't
very
hear.
odd word. Exactly. And then
Even
you, cum
is
you
also
all, right? Cum is you
You
all.
are.
you are.
So
Home is
he
you all.
advises you all.
Okay, Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, next we'll do, let's see. Okay, we'll do 23. Ya'kuluhunna. So again, step one, ya beginning and hunna ending. Do you have any such combination in the conjugation chart?
No.
Then what will we do?
So we separate the hunna.
Hunna.
Yes. So it will be ya kulu
Yakulu.
plus
Huwa
he.
yakulu.
So then we look at this word. We have the ya plus u combination, which is the what? Which is what version?
Huwa.
Huwa yakulu.
Yes, huwa yakulu, and it means he
It.
eats,
He is
and hunna is them.
home.
Them all.
Yes, but we won't say ladies.
Maybe
That
grapes or
will be
something, huh?
weird. Exactly. So it's either a fruit, thamaratun, or it is a non-human broken plural. So then, yeah, hunna will be used for it, right? For them. So
Okay.
we'll
Them.
just leave it for them. So he
Asya,
eats.
Asya,
Yes. Yes.
yeah, it can, I'm thinking that it cannot be non-broken human plural because non-human broken plural is one F. So it has to
Yes.
be
Yes.
half for that.
Them. Then it'll be them. Yes, you're correct. You're
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Them. So it'll be plural.
Yeah. So it has to be actually a fruit, a non-human thing.
I know. Alhamdulillah. Okay. So yeah. So he eats all of them, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now you're clear as to what to see in a word. First, you see, like, inshallah, when we'll do the recognition exercises, all of these points will come into play over there too. Because in the recognition exercises they've only given the fele mudare or the fele madi. They haven't given it with attached pronouns, so it's easy. But of course we know in the Quran this is not the case. You will have words like these which are a combination of fail and attached pronoun, and how to go about solving it, this is the way. So you first see if the word is past or present tense. You go through the conjugations, you go through the signs. In past tense we'll see all the ending signs, in present tense we'll see the beginning and ending, and then we will proceed to all of the other steps that we will do. So as far as attached pronouns are concerned, it is easy to know. Why? Because they do not match the endings of either the past tense or the present tense. Is that clear?
Okay. Yeah. Can you go with the example 25 with the first person on a biukum?
Unabbiukum. Okay, sure. Now, unabbiukum. Again, we have the u starting
Mhm.
plus kum ending. So, do we have this combination?
No.
No, we do not have this combination. So, then we will break the word. So,
Kum.
you have unabbiu plus kum. Now, with unabbiu, again, you have the u
Mhm.
plus O combination. Is this combination possible in present tense?
Yes.
What combination is that?
Anna.
Ana, exactly. It is Ana version. So then, this is I inform because it is Ana, so we will use I. I inform, and what is kum?
Kum. You all.
You all. So I inform all of you or you all.
So here the ending is U for Anna. Anna is like with the alif at the end, right?
Sorry,
Um,
can you repeat that? I didn't get your question.
and Anna is ending with the alif, right? Here is a Hamza on it.
Ah,
Unabbi
okay.
ukum.
Okay. When we did the Hua version, we did ya, then you, and then we just did dhamma, right?
Yes. Okay.
Then
We
you've
have to
got
look
the
for the mark.
ta and tu and dhamma. With the a, you've got a or u and dhamma. Now that dhamma can be on a hamza, can be on any letter. The only thing we are
Oh, okay.
looking at is the haraka, not the letter.
Okay. Okay. Mhm.
Okay,
Thank you.
look inside the bag, under the bag. Okay, that
Yeah, I
clear?
understand. Yeah, Jazakallah.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay, we'll do look in the other. Yes. Okay, let's see. Then we've got Um, Sanuti'ukum. 20, number 20. Okay. Can anybody do this word?
Which one?
Sanuti'ukum. 20, number 20.
Yes. We break the word. We separate the kum, and then it becomes sanutiu.
Do
Okay.
you have any combination in present tense that starts with seen?
No, we remove the
No.
scene also because scene is for the future.
Exactly,
So it
exactly.
becomes nutiu.
Nutio.
Yes. So we have to separate the word into three now. Then C is the sofa and sa, which means soon. And then we are left with nuti'u.
Nutioko.
So noon
So it
is,
will become for nahnu, for we.
yes,
Nutiu. And seen is for near future and saufa is for far future.
Yes.
Is it
yes.
right? Okay, Alhamdulillah.
Okay. So we have no and o u ending. So what is that? What is the inside doer in nuti'u?
Nahnu,
Okay.
we.
So the translation is we obey kum.
We will obey you all.
Yes, we obey or we will obey. Both are possible.
Now,
Excellent. Okay. Then
Sister, how can we say that it is in present or in future?
context,
Okay.
because
Uh,
all of the words can be used for either present or future.
okay.
Inshallah, we'll when we come to this exercises, to the sentences, and inshallah to the Quran, then the more we will see this difference.
Okay. From
So
the previous word, we can say that if there is sa
then it will
beginning
be
with
yes,
okay.
yes, yes. Seen and Sofa are sure signs for future. Yes. Sorry, I missed
Okay.
that point. Okay. So anything else in this exercise, or are you comfortable with it now?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Much clear now, I'm more confident.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Next is the inside doer and the outside doer, right? We just discussed this here and hua, and how attached pronouns can never be doers because they are either in the nasab or the jar status. Doer, whether it's inside or outside, it will always be in rafa status. And the hua and the here forms are the only ones that are allowed to have outside doers. So here we see the examples, qala muslimun, and that makes sense because one Muslim said, right? But you've got qala muslimani, both Muslims said. Then qala muslimuna, all Muslims said. So because here Muslimun and Muslimani and Muslimuna are all in are rafa status isms, right? We have the ending sound on and the ending combinations for both dual and plural. Ani and Una, we know that these words are in the rafa status. Do these examples make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Because qala is the hua version, so it is allowed to have outside doer, and outside doer can be any number, right?
Yeah, but Rafa.
Singular, dual, or plural. Okay.
Okay.
Similarly, we have the here version used for feminine words and feminine isms. The same thing. قالت مسلمة, قالت مسلمتان, and قالت مسلمات. And here you see muslimatun, muslimatani, and muslimatun are all rafa in status because they are acting as outside doers in this case.
Okay.
Now let's see what this exercise is about. What is the doer, if any, in the following sentences? The fail is highlighted. Number one, تخرج من أفواههم. So we have to see whether we have the inside doer or the outside doer. So the first step in this is to see what is the inside doer of the fail. Because if it is who are here, then only we'll go outside to see the outside doer. Okay?
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll just say the inside doer. So, takhruju. Here the combination is ta
Plus who?
Oh.
plus u. So,
Here.
what is the
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
here or anta?
This could be here, Anta.
Here.
But because the here is a possibility, so then we go ahead and see which possibility. Is it anta or is it here? So, takhruju min, this is harf of jar.
Yes.
Afwahihim. This is,
Mudaf ilay.
yes. And what is the status of afwahi?
Is
Oh.
jar.
Yeah,
It is jar because of the
min.
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 So here you have non-human broken plural, which is being talked about, right?
Yes.
So the inside doer will be
Yeah.
here. Is this point clear?
Yes.
And now because of the here, we've tried to find an outside doer, but we didn't find any ism in the rafa.
Rafafa.
So we'll just leave it at here.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, we'll do a more exercise, more of the exercise to see, and it will become clearer. Okay. So then we have nahnu, which is an independent pronoun. So this is an ism. So it's not, it has nothing to do with the fail or file or anything. So we'll just leave this for now.
Okay.
N-
Call.
Nakussu.
It's also nahnu. File of nahnu.
Nahnu nakusu.
Yes, na and u ending. So it's nahnu. Now, do we go for the outside doer here?
No.
No, because it is already nahnu. It is not the who or here version. So we will only look for the inside doer. Okay.
Yes.
And if
Okay.
you find for any reason an ism in the rafa status, it won't be the outside doer. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let's move on to the next one.
Then how
Qalu
will you will translate that? Nahnu nakusu.
Yes,
Alaika.
nahnu, we,
Mm.
nakusu, we again. So this is a form where it brings emphasis, more
Oh.
stronger expression of saying. It could have been nakusu alayka, and that would have been fine.
Okay.
There are some certain balagha differences between using ism and fail. Inshallah, when we go there, we'll see, and I think Ustad has mentioned it, so I'll just mention it briefly. When you say something that starts with an ism or you say something with an ism, it is timeless, right? Because there's no time in ism.
Yeah, yes.
And if you say something only with fail, then it is limited by time.
Yes.
So if it was only naqussu alayka, so this was like we either tell you the stories right now, we clarify the stories, or we say the stories right now, or we will in the future. So you just made it limited. But here, because nahnu is an ism and you're starting with nahnu, then we will share, or we will say the stories, or we will explain the stories to you, and then it is forever. Like those stories are lessons forever in a sense.
Oh.
Okay, so that's why. So inshallah, we'll do the types of sentences and we'll see why this happens, inshallah.
Like
Okay.
double emphasis like that.
Double emphasis as well, yes. That is one of the reasons as well. Okay, so then number 10, ma sha'allahu. So sha'a.
Sha'a.
What is this first of all? Is it past or present?
Past.
Past.
Excellent.
Nasara.
Yes, it is the huwa version. So can we go outside for the outside door or not?
Yes.
Yes, we can go.
The word Lapsul Jalala is Lapsul Jalala.
Excellent. Yes, because it is a huwa version form, and after it you find an ism in the rafa status, then it will be the outside dua. Excellent. Okay. أعتدنا للظالمين.
Is present.
It is Anna.
Is it a past tense or a present tense?
Yes, it is.
Present.
Atadna.
Is it a past tense or a present tense? Look at the combination. If it's Hamza, then we'll start with the present. Do you have any combination with a and na at the end?
No, it is attached.
Then we will know that it is not present tense, and we will go back to past tense. So here Hamza is part of the root letters, part of the word. It is not present tense a.
We can't break this like atad plus na.
No, Tadina, let me do it here. Just a second. Tad na, right? Now, when we were doing the recognition exercises, and now because we have to recognize whether it's a past or a present tense, so what we do is, because of the Hamza, we know that we have a combination which starts with a, so we'll go first skip the past tense and go to the present tense, just to make things easier. You can do the same thing. You can go through the past tense, and if the past tense ending matches, then you don't have to go to the present tense. But because of a lot of confusion this created in the beginning, so what we did in revision in the recognition exercises was that we go here and we see this is the beginning and this is the ending. So the combination it is expressing is na. Now we look for this combination in the present tense conjugation.
It is not
Do we
there.
find it?
No.
It is not there. So then we strike out the present tense, we go back to the past tense. Past tense, and now because we are doing the past tense, so how it starts is not our business. We only are concerned in the past tense with the ending. Do you have a na ending in past tense conjugation?
Yeah.
Anna.
Yeah.
Nuna.
Nahnu nasarna.
Nahnu nasarna. So the inside doer here is
Nah. Nahnu.
This is a past tense word with a nahnu inside dua.
Yes.
Is this clear, or is there still some confusion?
No, that is clear. Just
Okay, because the Hamza brings about confusion. You've got Hamza in the Aslama family, you've got Hamza in the present tense, then you've got Hamza in the
amount
Yeah.
sorry?
commanding.
Yes, come on, so many Hamzas. So this really sometimes confuses us. So then the easiest way is first go to the present tense. If it's the combination a and u ending, then it's a present tense and you don't have to go any further. But if it is not, as it is in this case, we have the a and na ending, so then we'll go to the past tense. But in the
This
past tense, we'll only see the ending. We won't do anything to the beginning because in past tense, we only see the endings. And we do have a na ending in the past tense. So then we know that nahnu is the inside doer and this word is the past tense.
it can't be like Ana Ansur.
Ana
Yeah.
ansuru, let's see here. Ana ansuru. So ana is not visible in the word. It is the inside doer of ansuru. What is visible is the a and the u. So we have to see this combination. This is inside.
Mm.
Here, this is outside. You can see the na at the ending, right? In this word, you cannot see the na in the ending.
Mm.
Okay?
Yes.
So it be like commanding Ansur.
Even in ansur,
Yeah.
ansur, yes, it will be
And
answer,
two.
not ansur.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the jazm in the end. So this is still not a present
Mm-hmm.
tense ending with the a.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that jazm usually is in either present tense lightest or in the commanding or forbidding words, right? So then we'll see there are other ways of finding them out. Inshallah, we'll do it when we do the forbidding and the commanding. We'll do that as well, inshallah.
So here the main
Uh,
thing is we have to observe the harka.
Oh, the harakas are very important. Yes, that's why in Tajweed, why do they say that one of the lehne jali, the big mistakes that are actually haram for us to make are the changing of the harakas, because now you're experiencing how one haraka changes the whole thing,
Mm.
or one letter changes the whole thing. So these things are really, if you do not we do not need to excel or become qurra in that. If we do, alhamdulillah. But for us, for the layman, the basic thing in tajweed is to remove the lehne jali, to remove the big mistakes that cause changes in the word, and then as a result change in the meaning.
Mm-hmm. What is the meaning of Atadna?
Tadana, we transgress, I think, transgressed, or just a second, let me see the notebook. This is family. Tada Aslama. Okay, let me go to page. We were in
43.
page 44. Okay, can I just have a minute, please? I'll be back
Okay.
in a minute. Jazakallah. Yes, I apologize. Okay. Then you've got number 16. Ahata bihim suradiquha. Now, ahata, again, it is a hamza in the beginning. So then we will go to the present tense first. A beginning and a ending. Is this a present tense ending?
No.
No. Good.
No.
So then what will we do after that?
It will
First,
be past tense.
Okay. Do you have a ending in the past tense? Because in past tense,
Yes.
we only see the ending.
Huwa nasara, huwa akhata.
Good. It is hua. And then because it is hua,
Huwa, we can say look for outside door.
okay. And do we have an outside doer here?
Yes, suradiku. Suradiku. With
Yes. Excellent. We have suradiquha. And suradiqu is mudaf and it is in the rafa status. So then we will consider suradiqu as
Outside door.
outside door.
outside door. Excellent. Okay, number
Sister, what's the translation for MashaAllah? Ma is
what
ismu most
Allah
ma ten.
or what Allah wills. Ma also plays a role in this. We will see, like, for example, lam and lan. These words also change the meaning from past to present or from present to past. So, inshallah, when we do those words, we'll see. But mashallah is whatever Allah willed.
Okay. Is that Misam Mausul Ma? Not
Yes.
okay. Okay, we'll continue, sister.
Okay. Then you've got ya'lamuna fil bahri. Ya'lamuna. What is this?
Yeah, Una.
This
Yeah,
present. Yeah, beginning and una ending.
Yeah, beginning and una ending. Okay, so is this a past tense or a present tense?
Present tense.
And what is the inside doer?
Inside door is a home.
Okay, so do we go outside for an outside doer?
No.
No. Yes, so it will be an inside doer home. They know fil bahri in the sea. Okay. Sorry, ya'lam. Yes. Yes, they know. Alima ya'lamu. Okay. Hum yahsabuna. The same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
same thing.
Yeah, and own ending, so it is home, so we do not need to trouble ourselves with an outside door. وَدَخَلَ جَنَّتَهُ.
This is past tense, Madi. And hua
Inside door?
inside door hua. So we look for the outside door, and Jannatahu is the outside door. Rafa
Wha-
status.
Okay, what is Jannatahu?
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Jannata. Who is the attached pronoun, and then Jannata is in nasab status, so it is not.
Yes, it is detail here, and the Rafa, we do not find any ism in the Rafa status, so we will stay with the inside doer, Hua. He entered his
Garden.
garden. Yes. Okay. Qala Musa.
Kala is filamad
Mm-hmm.
and Hua. Hua is and we have to see the outside door. The
Mm.
Musa, and here it is non-flexible, so the Musa will be in the Rafa status. So Musa is
Excellent.
the
Outside door, exactly, because it is not being able to show the ma or the rafa status due to the alif maksura here. So that's why it is the outside doer of qala. Excellent. Yudrikkumul mautu. What is yudrikkumu?
Yudriku. U plus U.
Hmm.
Cool.
Isn't it
Okay. You
family for Adraka Yudriku? So it is joined with attached pronoun kum.
yes. We'll do this word on the screen, and I think just a second. Somebody was said. Yes, Asima, no problem. Walaikum assalam wa iyyak. Jazakallahu khair for being with us. Okay. We'll do this on the whiteboard. Yud tumun mautu. Now here you've got yudrik kumu. So if we just do this as one word, then it'll be you beginning and u ending. So for us, it'll be like hua, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, then we have to see what family is there. So basically, it is yud, riku, and kum, because kum is the ending. We cannot just say u here. Kum is the ending, right? Over here, which we find that it is not in the present tense chart. So kum basically is the attached pronoun. But what happened was that because you had one calf here and another calf here, you had two. So it would have been difficult to say yuduriku kum. And we know that Arabs are very big on the flow. So what they did was they dropped the dhamma and they merged it with ku.
Kum.
So it became yudrikkum.
But Asfiya, don't we merge one sukun and one mutaharrik, or we merge this way also?
Yes, we merge this way also. So Shraddha rule is not always, as I said when we were doing Shraddhas, that sometimes other rules are coming into play as well. So inshallah,
Okay,
when we do more into it, when we go more into it with Ustad, then we will understand what happens.
okay, inshallah.
Okay. And maybe it might be also that it is Yudrik Kum. And there's something before Yudrik that is making it lightest.
Yes. Okay, that also could be. You are right.
So we do not know because we do not know what's happening beforehand. So that's why we're taking both into account. But I think more likely this one is what's happening.
Okay.
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 So now you've
Inshallah.
got Yudrik Kum. And now we know that the attached pronoun will always be in the nasab status. So
Yes.
yudriku is what? Hua version. So we can go outside for the outside door, but we see the kum is the first word that's coming attached. And kum cannot be the outside door. Why?
It's in
Because it
Because
Nasab.
outside door is only possible in two. He
Uh,
and
attached,
he and
It
yes,
is
but
wow.
hua yudriku is hua. So it is possible here.
yeah, but
But
kum is
why
the
yeah.
cannot
attached pronoun is
the
nasa.
kum be the outside
It
door?
Because it is
just
attached pronoun, as attached pronoun is in nasa status here. That's why.
Yes.
yes.
And then what do you find after kum?
Al mautu. So al mautu is in rafa status. So this is the outside door.
Yes.
Yes.
So death will reach all of you.
The meaning of yudrik is reaching.
Reaching or taking control or snatching. You can see in the dictionary for the right translation. But as far as I can understand, reach is what is the meaning here. You can check in the Quran. But at least you understand the how to go about finding the outside doer.
Yeah.
Yes, inshallah, alhamdulillah, yes.
Alhamdulillah. So what we'll do is we'll end here. We'll see the document first. Let's see. And then we will, inshallah, continue tomorrow. And hopefully we'll, yes, we were on page 43. So we'll do a few more from here. And then we have the light and lightest. And we'll do the light and lightest. And then we have the exercise on page 48. Yes, so inshallah, hopefully tomorrow we'll be done till commanding. And then inshallah, next week we'll start with the surf workbook that we first got day 1 to day 5. And then we will finally reach the recognition exercise books that we need to practice, inshallah.
Okay,
Inshallah.
inshallah.
Inshallah. So, wa akhiru da'wana and alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika. I always forget this dua. Astaghfirullah.
سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله
La ilaha
إلا
illa
أنت
anta.
Anta,
Nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.
astaghfiruka wa
Jazakallah.
natubu ilayk.
Jazakallah.
خير.
Wa iyyakum
Assalam.
wa
Sister
iyyakum.
Astia, can you just you have this PDF which you are doing from this book?
Yes.
So is it possible that you can send it on WhatsApp just if you want to just private message so I
No
can
problem. I'll send it the group. This you have this, Rafika. It is in.
so many PDFs were shared. I'm
Okay. I'll PM
Same
you.
with me. Confused. This is the like the first PDF when we began, right?
yeah.
Yes.
So we have this printout now, but the thing is the pages are different, right? So
No. This isn't in the dream book, Rafika. This isn't in the dream book. This is a workbook that was given separately.
okay. So